What is going on, y'all? Welcome to another live stream with Adrian. Y'all said y'all wanted more of these lives, so I'm trying to push them out. But for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Adrian. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer. And on my channel, I give photography tips and I also talk about the business side of photography. That's my jam. So if you're a beginner photographer trying to learn more about photography and the business side, then you definitely want to subscribe to my channel. That's what I'm all about here. If you're in the chat, say what's up, drop your name. But I got a really good video coming for y'all. I'm excited to release this one. So let's get straight into it. All right. Still trying to figure out this software. So if I make mistakes or something like that, then just take it easy on me because I'm still trying to get used to this live thing. But y'all said y'all want these videos. And it just, I don't know, it just helps me get more comfortable if I keep going live more often. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like my boy Sean Cannell says, I'm trying to punch fear in the face and pump out this valuable content. So let's get straight into it. Let me get a sip of water real quick. Wait to see if anybody hops on. I didn't announce this prior. I never do. All right, so y'all see the topic today. We're going to be talking about how to make more money with photography. And this is crucial, especially right now with the way that times are with this whole COVID deal. You know, a lot of people, photography has really slowed up a lot. So you just got to get creative and try to find more ways to make money. And that's what we've been doing. When you're in business, you got to just adjust because things are going to change and you have to just figure out new ways and new strategies to get better and continue to grow your business. So we're going to be specifically talking about upselling. This technique, I'm telling y'all, you can ask my wife, I should bring her in here. This is a game changer. So this is something that we've really been pushing, I'd say for like the last 2 years, because when we first started, we had no idea about upselling. And that's why I put out a bunch of like specific content that I do put out is about stuff that we didn't know about. And upselling is a game changer. It's a way to make more money and bring in more revenue and actually work less. So you're making more money, but you're working less. Trust me, there's a lot of benefits in just upsides to upselling. And it's definitely something you want to start doing today. This is something you can implement today. You don't have to be very experienced. As long as you're shooting, you can take good photos, you're getting clients. This is something you can start today, and I highly recommend it. And you know what? I think I'm going to bring in the wife to give y'all a couple tips. So I'm going to take a quick little break. Let me see who's in the chat. I got my boy TC360. What's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by again. And I'm also going to be doing a Q&A. So I'm going to take little breaks in between these topics and also towards the end of the video. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and drop them in the chat and I will answer those questions. Or if you're watching the replay, you can drop your questions in the comment section down below. All right, let's get started. If you're in the chat, say what's up, drop your questions. I'm doing a Q&A also. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, so what is upselling? This is a sales technique where a seller invites the customer to purchase more expensive items, upgrades, or other add-ons to generate more revenue. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. If you're trying to make more money, you're trying to bring in more revenue, then you definitely want to look into something like upselling. And it's not even really hard. It's something very simple. And a mistake I make a lot, and maybe you made this mistake, is you try to do too much when you're trying like a new strategy or a new marketing idea or whatever. You just try to do too much from the get-go, and that can be discouraging. You know what I mean? You're not really going to see results, especially if you're rushing into it. So I completely forgot where I was going with that point. But pretty much, I guess what I'm trying to say is you can start small. So you can start small if you're trying to get into upselling. That's what I recommend. And once you get more clients, you get more experience and you get, the knowledge behind what your clients are looking for, then you can gradually increase and try different strategies with your upselling. Can y'all hear me good? Let me know in the comments. Is the mic good? Is the sound all right? I got my homie. Y'all see what he's saying, man? Do it. What are you waiting for? I forget his name, but he's a pretty good actor. I forget his name though. But anyways, why should you upsell? So first off, you're going to make more money and grow your business. So if you're making more money, you can grow your business. So how can you grow your business by making more money? You can invest into more. You can invest in a somebody to make your website. You can invest in copywriters. You can invest in people to write your blogs. You can invest in new marketing strategies. You can invest in prints and products. If you're making more money, it's going to help you grow your business. And we've grown a lot this year, and that's because we're making more money. My boy Lex Best 82 in the chat. What's up, bro? And also, you can make more money without raising your prices. So I get a lot of questions about pricing. I'm actually thinking about making like a pricing ebook to help people out with that. But let's say you don't want to raise your prices, or maybe you're just kind of nervous, which a lot of photographers are, about raising their prices. This is something that you can do and still make money. You don't have to raise your prices because you can make extra revenue by upselling. So if that's something that you're not trying to do, is raise your prices, or maybe you're just not comfortable with it yet, you can try upselling. And the last point is you can take on less clients. Listen, y'all, listen, y'all have heard my story. When we first started out, we were shooting a bunch of sessions, and burnout is real. We burnt out. We weren't charging enough. We were shooting too much. So with upselling, because you're able to make more from the clients that you have, you don't feel that pressure of having to take on a lot of clients, because you know that you can upsell to the clients that you have. So hopefully that makes sense. Because the goal always with business is to make more money, but work less. You don't want to be working crazy. And I've seen photographers, they say they shoot like hundreds of sessions per year. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, how do you do it? Like, how do you do that without burning out? I don't understand how people do that. And I have a full-time job. I know some of y'all probably have full-time jobs too. So it's just not, you can't do it. If you're shooting that many sessions, it's going to be tough. So you can take on less clients and still make money. And it's a saying that I've seen, and I think it's true from experience. It's easy to sell to people like once you've already worked with them, or they're already spending money on you. Think about it. Like, how many times have you got when you're getting a service or going on vacation or whatever for the upgrade? Because I know they've got us plenty of times for the upgrades, the add-ons, which is upselling. And it's easy to do because you're already invested. The client is already there. They've already made a purchase, or they're about to make a purchase. So it's easier to sell to people like that. Trust me. I'm assuming the quality is good. If the quality is good, just let me know in the chat. Say something. Say the quality is good or something like that. I just want to make sure. All right, now we're getting into the juicy stuff. Let me take a quick sip of water. Okay, so types of things you can upsell. This is the juicy stuff, the good stuff right here. So you got albums, prints and products, extra images, full galleries, extra hours of coverage, different types of sessions. So as y'all can see on the screen, extra images in the full gallery option is very popular for our business. We made a lot of money upselling just extra images in the full gallery. So like I said, you can start small, so you don't have to have prints and products and a bunch of just crazy add-ons and stuff like that. Just add on extra images. Just add on the full gallery option. I'm telling y'all, if you do this the right way, you provide a good experience, you can get the upsell with these. Trust me. Trust me. We just made an upsell. We shot an engagement shoot. I think it was about 2 weeks ago, and we made a $600 upsell, and that was on top of the session. So this stuff works. Let's say you're a event photographer. That's why I have the extra hours of coverage. That's always something you can add on and pitch to your clients and try to upsell that. That's an easy add-on, depending on if they want more hours of coverage. We've done that for different events. We've shot a lot of different events, quinceañeras, weddings, graduations. So you could easily pitch those extra hours. And some clients, this is why you really have to dig deep into figuring out what they want and kind of educating them, because a lot of clients may think like, oh, I can get this done in, let me say 4 hours, but you got to let them know, like, no, you can't get all this, because, clients want a lot. You cannot get all of that done in 4 hours. You're going to need 6 hours. So, just kind of pitch it like that and just educate them, because you're the professional. You always have to remember that you're the professional. You know what's best. So don't be afraid to educate your clients. Another one that I really like is albums. So we do albums with our wedding packages, and you can even upsell extra spreads. So that's the pages in the album. That's something else you can upsell with albums, or you can even upsell like parent albums. And I'm going to talk about this more later. And let me explain this different type of session. So like I said on here, I say, for example, adding on product shots with a branding session. So I'm saying that because they kind of go hand in hand. If somebody has a brand, maybe they have products that they want to show off also. So you can, easily pitch that to kind of get that upsell on top of that branding session. And we've done this with, we did some mini sessions. We had like a upsell for, I think it was like a family session or something like that on top of the kids session. So you can really get creative with the, just upselling like a different type of session or an add-on with that session. My boy Lex said, good quality. Okay. Appreciate you, bro. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, you can go ahead and drop them. And after I get done with this, I'm going to be doing a Q&A, or if you're watching the replay, just drop your questions in the comment section below. All right. So let me switch my screen. This is a picture of our albums. And I want to tell y'all about the company that we use. So we use Align. I think it's called Align Album Design or something like that. And I actually invested in a kit that you can buy. I forget how much it was, but I can link that in the comments after this video if y'all want me to. But it's a kit that gives you stock images so you can show off these albums, and they give you, I don't know, it's a really good kit. They have sales templates, all types of stuff. But what I specifically love about Align Albums is they do the whole album for you. So it's completely hands off. And that's something that I'm really big on in business is, being able to provide different stuff, but not having to spend that time on doing it. Because as y'all know, if you run a photography business, it's a lot of time and work. So, when you have that opportunity to be hands off in your business, you definitely want to do stuff like that. So I love Align Albums. They design the album and do everything completely hands off. They can even talk to your clients for you. So I highly recommend checking out that company. All right, I'm gonna go to these questions in the chat. What we got? My boy Newton M. Great job. He said, don't remember to do the speed light in the softbox. Bro, I remember. I got you, man. I got you. I put it on my list already. All right, moving on. Okay, so this is very important right here. Very, very important. So software for upselling. So if you're trying to do upsells, you're going to need, well, like I have on the screen, I said you don't necessarily need this, but it makes it a lot easier to upsell. So you don't have to have something like this, but it does make it so easy. Trust me. And a lot of this stuff can be hands off. And just the way, we're using a software like Shootproof, just the way that you can present the upsell is going to help you get the upsell. I like that. I like that a lot. The way you present the upsell is going to help you get the upsell. So you got to learn how to present stuff right. And y'all know I'm big on always looking professional and being professional. So you can do that with something like Shootproof. And as you see, it's many things you can do with Shootproof. You can sell products, you can send contracts, invoices, you can get payments, receive payments, and you can do email marketing. I'm telling y'all, Shootproof is a game changer. We couldn't run our business without having something like Shootproof. And I got this linked in the description. If y'all want to check it out, I highly recommend it. If you have a photography business or you're thinking about starting one, get Shootproof. It's a game changer. You could literally, it's like an all-in-one software. Like I said, it's not just for upselling. You could do so many things with Shootproof. It's just crazy good. It's crazy good. Let's see what we got in the chat. Like I said, I checked out Shootproof after hearing you mention it in a previous video. I like to hear that, bro. Shootproof it's amazing, man. You can do so much. And I've been thinking, I wanted to ask y'all, I can make a full like a tutorial or review over Shootproof, or I could just, just go more in depth with Shootproof, just showing you exactly how it works. If y'all want me to do that, just let me know. Because it can be kind of intimidating when you're just starting out, because you just have to learn the system and like how to set up your pricing sheets. You can even do coupon codes and different discounts, how to set up your galleries. It's a lot to take in. So I can make a video about that. Dune said, bro, much support from Kenya. All the way from Kenya, bro. That's dope. I appreciate the support. You said, how does Shootproof work exactly? So it's pretty much an online, it's labeled as an online gallery software, but it's literally like an all-in-one platform for any kind of creative. You don't even have to be a photographer. You could be a videographer, anything. It's an all-in-one platform to help you manage your business and just run your business. I just feel like it's something you need. If you're in business, it's something that you need, and it looks good. It looks damn good. It looks so professional. I love Shootproof. We're gonna use it forever. Oh shoot, we got my wife in the chat. We got the wifey in the chat, and she handles Shootproof a lot, so she can vouch for that. Right, Kimbo? Let them know how good it is. She said Shootproof is awesome, from invoices, contracts, and galleries. Y'all heard the wife say it. She ain't playing. Trust her word. All right, let's move on. All right, so I took these screenshots. I wanted to show y'all inside of Shootproof. So let me change my screen. Is that showing up right? Hopefully it is. So this is a screenshot inside of Shootproof of just packages. And these are upsells within the client gallery. So they can purchase these. So y'all see we have the 5 digitals at 200. We have the 10 digitals at 400, and we have the full gallery at 600. And this is how it looks exactly in Shootproof. This is what the client is going to see. And I just love how it's all laid out, and it just looks professional and very good, and it's easy. So when it comes to upselling, you have to remember, you want to make it easy for your client to get what they want. So that's why I highly recommend having some kind of software. Like I say, you don't have to have it, but it makes it easy and more effective. I don't even think we made any kind of upsell, right, Kimbo? Before we had Shootproof, we couldn't even make upsells because it was too hard, and just the way we presented it, it just wasn't good enough. So this is another screenshot inside of Shootproof, so they can purchase prints and products. Like I said, on Shootproof, I have it right here on canvases, and you see the client has the different options, And they also have, you can see the prints, the digitals, and the metal print. So these are all options and Shootproof that help us generate upsells. So if you missed it before, you just joined. If you want to check out Shootproof, I have it linked in the description below. If you want to check it out, I highly recommend it. All right, let me get a sip of water. We're going to move on. We're almost done. Stay into the end because I got some more great info that you need to hear about upselling. So do not click off. Make sure you stay into the end. Well, I think this is the end. I think this is my last slide, but this is the most important. Let me switch my screen. This is the most important part. Look at me messing up. This is the most important part right here, y'all. So tips for upselling. This is so crucial. So the first tip I have for y'all is to get to know your customers, to see what they want. And y'all see I have examples. I have interviews or send of questionnaires. I typed that wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. Send questionnaires. Y'all know what I mean. But this is so important. Listen, if you don't know what your customers want, it's just going to be a guessing game. And you're going to be going off of what you think they want. And Kimbo can vouch for this. She knows how I am. You can never assume, which is my next tip. Never assume that your client wants something. You have to interview, talk to them. You don't even have to interview, just talk to them on the shoot and get in their heads and see what they like. You could just ask them a simple question like, what are you trying to do with your photos? Do you want to print them in your home? Is that something you're interested in? Just stuff like that. You know, planting those little seeds, little tactic I like to use, plant those little seeds and just kind of see what they want. Just talk to your clients. Don't be scared to talk to your clients, ask for feedback and stuff like that, because it's a game changer. You can learn a lot from just asking your clients questions and just not being afraid to talk to them and see what they want. And y'all also see I have send questionnaires. So this is something that we do in the beginning stages of booking a client. We send questionnaires asking questions. And in those questionnaires, we have some questions like what type of products are you interested in? So it's like little boxes they can check. So once again, planting those seeds and seeing what they want. So do not assume they just want something. Dig deep, talk to your clients. Even if you have past clients, you can just follow up with them. Say, hey, I just have a quick questionnaire. I'd be really grateful if you could fill this out. It's going to help me improve my business and improve my customer experience. Do you mind filling out this form for me? And you can get that info from them. It works. Trust me. All right, let me take a quick break and answer some of these questions in the chat. All right, let's see. Okay, we got the wifey dropping questions. She said, and the nice thing, it's always there. Example, you're able to see when clients sign the contract, who hasn't, etc. No need to meet in person. Nothing goes away until you delete yourself. So that's true. My wife manages Shootproof a lot. So it's really cool. And I really like that feature. You can see, I'm freaking shaking my computer, I think. You can see when they signed the contract. You can see when they viewed photos. You can even see what photos they download. So you can kind of see what type of photos clients are usually going for, which is really valuable information because maybe you should shoot more photos like that. So lots of valuable information you can get from Shootproof. Like I said, I have a buddy that was so desperate to get started that he was and still is offering 7 images for $50 2 years later. Wow. Man, that is, yeah, he got to change that. I mean, he's not making profit. That's not profitable, man. 7 images for $50. Like, it takes like almost $50 to fill up our gas tank. Like, that ain't nothing, especially for all the time he's spending. You know, I'll talk about that a lot of my videos. Y'all see, like, no, it ain't gonna work. You need to change that for real. Okay. Newton said, what do you mean by don't offer too many things? Okay, so let me go back. Let me go back to that. Okay, so we'll finish this off and then I'll get into the questions. So, what do I mean by don't offer too many things? So, like I was kind of stating earlier, when you're getting started with upselling, you don't want to upsell a bunch of things. Like, it can be overwhelming to the client. If a client is overwhelmed, they're less likely to purchase anything because it's too many options. Like if you go to a place and they have like 1,000 options, it's just too much information to take in. So I like to simplify the process and make everything easy for the client, because if you don't, you're going to lose them. So you just want to focus on, for starting out, I would say to focus on one thing, just one type of upsell. It could just be extra images, and once you want to kind of graduate from that, you can start to offer prints and products and stuff like that. So my point is, don't start off trying to do too much. Just focus on one or two things and kind of master those and see what's working the best and go from there. So hopefully that answered your question. All right, so that is upselling in a nutshell. Now I'm going to get to these questions and see what y'all are talking about in the chat. She said, I find it hard when a client wants me to do something concept that maybe to me doesn't make sense. How should I go about that? That's a great question. And honestly, we experienced that ourselves. Kimberly can tell y'all that in the chat, because clients will come to you and I don't know, they say all types of crazy stuff. And you have to let them know, like I was kind of saying earlier, like you just have to be honest and let them know, like, that's not gonna work. Now I wouldn't say it exactly like that probably, but you just got to let them know, like, and just, position yourself as the authority. I mean, you're the photographer. So you need to tell them what's going to work best. And you just got to kind of mesh what's going to work best from your perspective and what they're looking for, and just kind of find like that happy medium. But if it's not going to work, let them know, because the worst thing to do is to not say anything and then they don't get the result they're looking for. So you got to always speak up, because you don't want that to happen. Okay, Kimberly, everybody is thanking you. We appreciate you, Kimbo, for the extra shoot proof info. If you're in the chat, if you just came on, I'm doing a Q&A right now. I already covered the topic, so you're going to have to catch that on the replay. But if you have any questions about photography, the business side, anything, just drop them in the chat, or in the replay, drop them in the comment section. My wife says, I was that person until Adrian taught me so much more. LOL. I taught her everything she knows, y'all. LOL. I kid you not, we would argue about that. Maybe he's not his ideal client. He will probably get burnt out. We almost did. That is true. And we have argued. That's one of the downsides to running a business with your wife, because y'all just butt heads on different ideas and stuff like that. But we've gotten a lot better, like a lot better. Noon said, how should I be choosing locations to shoot at? Okay, so I actually have a video. It's on my list. I actually have the script wrote out. This is my scripts. I write these for each video, and you can, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says how to find good photography locations. So I actually have a video coming about that. So stay tuned for that video, but just some quick tips for locations. Just go out and scout different places. And what I look for in locations, I don't like locations that are very distracting. And Kimberly knows that. I really don't like just locations that have a lot of distracting elements. I like simple locations. The main thing I'm really looking for is the lighting. Like, what's the lighting like in that area? So with whatever location you're at, just gauge how the lighting is in that location, because that's like going to make like the biggest impact on your final result, is how the lighting is in that location. So look for good lighting, no distracting elements, and just, things you can compose your shot and it'll look pretty good. But I'm going to go super in depth on that with that video. So that video should be out, I would say, within the next month or so. Noon said, how should I maintain good rapport with a client? That's a great question. You're asking some really good questions. Kimbo, you got some feedback for him for that question? She's really good with client communication, stuff like that. I'm more so like the tech guy, but good rapport with the client, I would say just be honest. Be honest. Um, you know, do your job, as far as answer. It ain't just the photos, like as far as fast response times, just being there when they need you, if they have any types of questions. That's one thing we're really big on, is just our customer service. So just be professional, be honest, really dig deep into what they want and try to deliver that, and speak up. Definitely speak up on stuff that needs to be talked about. Don't be afraid to let them know something, you know what I'm saying? And just provide if you're doing all that, you're going to provide a great experience. So just make sure you're doing that. And one way to know if you're maintaining that good rapport with clients is they'll come back to you. So if you're getting return clients, you're doing great with not just your photos, but your customer service, and they probably just like you and your personality. So if you're getting return clients, then you're definitely in a good spot when it comes to what you talked about with your clients. Like I said, I was going to get things rolling this year, and then COVID-19 struck. It's been hard staying motivated throughout this pandemic. How are you all staying motivated? Bro, I can definitely relate to that, like, a lot. It's been crazy, man. And it's been hard for us too. Like, we had a lot of stuff planned. Like, we were doing like a bridal show, but it got canceled. We bought everything for it, our prints and all that stuff, and it got canceled. So that was it really messed with our motivation, because we were really looking forward to it, because it would have been our first one. But yeah, man, we've still been getting clients and stuff like that. It's been hard. I think it's been hard for just anybody with a business. You don't even have to have a business, just in general. It's been hard and really stressful. It's even hard for me to make videos just because of everything that's going on right now, and it's not normal. But to stay motivated, I've just been doing a lot of things outside of photography, like working out, reading. I've even done meditating, stuff like that, to just kind of help clear my mind and stuff like that. But we're gonna all get through this year, y'all. Just keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing, and we're gonna get through this whole COVID deal. But yeah, I can't wait until next year. This year has been crazy. All right, what should you do when you don't really have clients? Like, maybe businesses is down and all. Like, what should you be doing during that period as a photographer? Bro, that is a great question, man. You are asking some great questions. And I actually have, let me put it on the screen, a free resource to help you out. I don't know if you've downloaded it yet. So it's my free guide. It's 5 ways to get more clients. The link is in the description. So if you're a beginner photographer, or maybe you're stuck during COVID and you don't know just where to start or what to do when it comes to getting clients, this guy can help you out. So I have that linked in the description. If y'all want to download that, it's completely free. All right, let's go back. But to answer your question, I think now is the perfect time to just improve the back end of your business. Or I don't know if you have a business, but improve the back end, like your workflow. Maybe do stuff to speed up your editing, invest into something like Shootproof and learn that system. So when things get back rolling again, you're good to go. You've improved your skills, you've invested in the education, and now you're ready to take on those clients full force. So I think right now what's so important is to just get better at stuff, try to learn new skills, practice, just reach out to friends, maybe get in touch with a couple models and do some free style shoots and stuff like that. I think now is the perfect time to just improve your craft and invest in the education and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing right now, just reading, investing into different types of education, just shooting different stuff to just get better. Kimbo coming clutch with the answers in the comment section. She said, stay busy with them, communicate. Always show them you care. The small things like saying good morning, Adrian. I always say their name. Don't be a robot. That's a great tip. She said that better than I could say it, but all of that is exactly, that's how you build good rapport. And the main thing, like she said, communicate. Communication is so important. Show them that you care, because a lot of photographers, they just get the booking and they're nowhere to be found. They don't communicate with clients. Some photographers, they don't even reach out once the client sends the inquiry. They don't even respond. We've gotten clients that said they couldn't even get in touch with photographers. So that communication is so important. And you can win clients just by being that photographer that's willing to communicate. I'm going to say that again because it's so important. You can win clients over by just being that photographer that communicates, because a lot don't do it. Noon said, what should you consider when buying camera accessories and all? Like, what should I think about before buying an equipment? Another great question. So I actually wanted to make a video about that too. It's like you're in my mind. So I think the main thing with equipment is, and I made a lot of stupid purchases when it comes to equipment. I think the main thing is you really have to think about if you're going to use it, because I think as photographers, we make a lot of just impulse decisions, especially you've seen it a lot with this new camera that recently came out. Like, it's just the hype behind it, so people buy it. But the question is, do you really need it? Are you going to use it? We actually want to buy another lens, but I'm trying to really think about what we need, not what I want. You know what I'm saying? You need to think about what you need in your business. Like, let's say you're just going to be shooting portraits. Okay, you probably need a 85 or a 50 millimeter lens to shoot portraits. You don't need a wide angle lens. You know what I'm saying? So think about what you need for whatever you're going to be doing. Let me see what the wife talking about in the chat. She said, and I try to communicate super quick, even if I say things like I'm at work at the moment, but I'll be at home at 6 o'clock. Try and not leave them hanging. Get the sale. The wife is not lying, and she communicates on point. Just in general, outside of photography, she's a great communicator, but being super quick is so important. I said that in my video, how to book more clients. Check that video out on my channel if you haven't already. I talk about the importance of being a fast communicator and having fast response times. Is so important, because you can lose people. If you take, 2 days to respond, they already looked elsewhere. So you got to be quick. If you're in the chat, say what's up. We're doing a Q&A right now. So drop your questions in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, just drop them in the comments. Like I said, the only thing that was good, this is that I found a lot of gear priced amazingly cheap with everything that's going on. I haven't really seen, well, I have seen some drops in certain gear. So yeah, this is a good time to invest in some gear or a camera during this whole pandemic. I did see where they lowered the prices on some different cameras. Like, I think even like the Canon M50, the price of that went down. So if you're trying to get something, as far as gear, now is the time, because people out here, we just trying to survive. So these businesses, they like, man, we got to survive. So they lowering prices and everything. Newton said, what's your take on renting equipment? Bro, we rent equipment all the time. I actually want to make a video about that too. We do it all the time. And honestly, I'd say before you buy something, to rent it so you can see how it works if you like it. Because once you buy it, it's already bought. So rent that gear, try it out, and see how it works, and if you really like it before you buy it. So when we shoot weddings, we usually rent like a long zoom lens, because we don't have that. So we have like a 28 to 75. We have the 85, and now we have a Samyang 45. So we don't really have that long focal length. So when we shoot weddings, we'll rent like a 70 to 200. The last wedding, we rented the Tamron 70 to 180, just so we had that focal range, because you need that for like the ceremony, reception, stuff like that. So we rent lenses all the time. I think it's called Lens Rentals. They're a great company. So, and you could even buy they have like a year membership. So you just have to pay like $100, and it takes off the shipping on all your orders. And the shipping, it adds a lot. So they're a really good company. It's called lensrentals.com. Kimberly, get on camera. You should too. Educate. They want you on camera. Kimberly, where you at? I think she just got through walking, so she probably don't want to. Dune said, please drop your Instagram handle, Lard. It should be in the description, but if it's not, let me put it on the screen. I could put it on the screen. There it is, right there. Follow me right there. And if you're getting value from this video, smash the like button. It helps this video get seen by more people. Or just, if you want to support the channel, drop a like for your boy. I'd really appreciate it. All right, we headed back to the chat. What's up, Alex? So Alex said, what are your recommendations for starting a senior rep modeling program? That's a good question. So we've never done anything like that. Now, I have seen people that do it, and they're very successful with it. But recommendations. Now, something you could do is you could get you a group of seniors. You could just shoot them for free, or maybe you could just charge like a low fee, and you could have them promote like your whole senior photography. You know what I'm saying? Just find you like a group of seniors that you can trust. And I would have this all written out in contract, because people, when you verbally say something, sometimes they won't do it. So if you put it in the contract, then you're covered if they sign it. So I would have it all written out. I would shoot a good amount of seniors, or maybe just a couple people, and I would have them kind of like promote my senior photography, if that makes sense. Because word of mouth can get you a lot of clients. So if you have people talking about you and just promoting your stuff, then that'll be the quickest way to get clients. So get your clients to talk about you. I think that's a great way to get, into senior photography and to get more senior clients and stuff like that, is to shoot maybe some seniors for free and have them, kind of promote your business. Hopefully that answered your question. Noon said, how can you build your portfolio if you can't afford a website? Are there free websites where you can use as your portfolio? Another great question. So if you can't afford a website, now y'all know I'm real big on websites. I think every photographer, if you're in business, you should have a website. You need a website. So I have some videos about that on my channel. Just look up website. You'll see website somewhere in the title. Check those videos out. But if you can't afford one, I would just create a Facebook business page. So hopefully you know about that. And I would hop on just other social media platforms, so you have a place to show your work and to put your work out there. Because if you don't put it out there, then nobody knows about you. If nobody knows about you, nobody's going to book you. So you have to be putting that work out somewhere. So I would post on Instagram. You could even get on Pinterest. My wife's put me on Pinterest. You can get clients from Pinterest, a lot of traffic to whatever place you want them to go. So check out Pinterest, and Facebook business page is a must. So that's what I would do if you don't have the money right now. And looking at some of these website places are cheap. You don't have to spend a lot on a website. You don't have to spend a lot. Even so when I was a trainer, I used Wix. Now, I don't recommend them. I don't like them too much. I had a kind of bad experience with them, but they're relatively cheap. Even Squarespace, I think they're, not price crazy. WordPress can be kind of expensive. We pay, I think it's $300 a year, which that's not crazy. That's for the whole year. But that's what we use. We use WordPress, and I'm actually going to launch my website within the next couple months. I'm using WordPress for that one. And for my templates that we use with our business in the new website that I'm launching, it's called Flow Themes. I have that linked in the description if y'all want to check it out. But they have amazing templates. So you don't have to create it from scratch. You already have the template, and you just kind of have to plug and play. So I highly recommend Flow Themes. Even if you're not a photographer, just a creative or trying to start any kind of creative business, Flow Themes, you should definitely check them out. Now, their templates are not cheap, but they are worth it. So check the description if you want to check them out. Alex said, oh, okay, that's good ideas. Thank you so much. No problem, Alex. The wife said, I'll get on soon. I need to prepare myself. Haha, haven't been on the other side of the camera in a while. Yeah, she gets nervous. I get real nervous too. Y'all probably could tell in the beginning of the video, but as I start to talking more, I'm not really nervous. But when I first, like on my last live stream, I was so nervous. My heart was beating so fast. Even like with this one, I put the timer on. I don't know if it showed right, but as it was going down, like my anxiety was just going through the roof and my heart was beating so fast. I don't know. I just get nervous. I guess because I can't make cuts. And if I mess up, I can't like go back or edit it out. So Newton said, Adrian, next time we come and please get Kimberly on the screen. Okay, we could get on the screen. We've been talking about video ideas and stuff like that. So we got some content for y'all. And my wife is really funny. So I think it'll be good to have her on the channel. And she has a lot of knowledge about like sales and customer service, shoot proof photography. So we're gonna get her on the channel more. Y'all gotta spam my comments on my videos with get Kimbo on the channel. If y'all keep doing that, then she'll get on the channel. So spam my comment section on my videos, say we need Kimberly, and she'll get on the channel. Like said, how much do you and Kimberly do in post, and how important is editing to your images? I was always told to get it right in camera, but the past couple of years, I've seen a difference that post makes. So yeah, post is everything to us. Kimberly, I don't know if she's still in the chat, but she could tell you I'm the one that edits. So we both shoot, but I edit all the photos. So yeah, I hear the saying, get it right in camera, but I don't know about that because depending on the type of shoot, the lighting and stuff like that, I don't know, because my images aren't 100%. I guess what I'm saying is your images aren't going to always be 100%, correct coming straight out of camera. I feel like the magic happens in post-production and with editing, and that's what helps you stand out is with how you edit. And I feel like we really shine with editing compared to a lot of other photographers in our area. And some of them don't even edit. You can tell they don't even edit the photos. The photos are crooked and stuff like that. So for that finished product, you definitely got to have some editing knowledge and put in that editing work. I have one editing video on my channel, so you could check that out, but I am going to make some more. And I had asked some questions on Instagram. People want more editing videos. So if that's what you want, I can put that out. Newton N said, "Thank you for answering all my million questions. I have truly learned a lot. Way to 100K subscribers, bro. No problem, man. That's what I do. I appreciate y'all for coming through and hanging out with me on the live. That's why I do these lives, because I don't care how many people views it gets or nothing like that. It's just more so to just connect with y'all and answer your questions and just kind of vibe and hang out. And man, let's get to that 100K, man. I haven't even talked about it, but I appreciate y'all for helping me get to 1K. I reached 1K earlier in the week. That was a huge goal of mine, and y'all helped me achieve it. At some points, it felt like I wasn't even going to get there. So I just want to say thank y'all. And as a thank you, I'm shaking my freaking desk, but I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway soon. So be on the lookout for that giveaway. I just want to get back to y'all. So I'm going to be giving away some photography accessories and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that giveaway. Dune said, make sure you do a video on equipment safety. Man, I'm gonna have to charge you for all these video requests. Just kidding. But what do you mean by equipment safety? Like just keeping it safe, like how to minimize like damaging your equipment? Now, I don't know if this is exactly what you're talking about, but what we do is we keep our sensors covered up. We always keep our lens caps. When we're done shooting, we put those on. We keep our lens hood on. So that's really big too. So if you drop your lens, it will protect the glass. So if you're talking about that, that's just some of the things we do with our gear to keep it safe. Newton said, which application are you using to edit this video? It is super smooth and clear. So this is actually new. I've just started using it. It's called StreamYard. I love this software. It's super cool. And you can switch, like y'all see me switching to different setups. And I could also bring in guests. So I'm gonna have to start bringing y'all on. Let me know if y'all want to hop on a live. So if I bring y'all on, it'll be like me on half of the screen and you on the other half. Do y'all want to start doing that? Or y'all scared? Y'all probably scared, right? Let me know. Oh, Kimberly back in here. She said, depends. The lighting is important. Yes, but Adrian is the master man behind the edits. Oh, man, I'm the master man, huh? I like to hear that. She said, LOL, skin retouching is a big thing to me. I'll even tell him a photo is too much or not enough. That is true. That is true. My wife, it's when you get to editing too much, like when you edit so many photos, like especially when I'm doing a wedding, like you just have to take a break, and I'll tell my wife to come check out the photos, because sometimes you could look at the photos for so long, like you don't even notice that your edits are like trash. Like I'm so serious. Like sometimes I've been in this room like editing for so long to the point like the edits are just crazy because it's just crazy. But my wife, she don't play with the edit. She'll let me know. She's always talking about other people editing. She'll be like, "Oh, that's too orange," or "Why is their skin green?" So she don't play with the editing. We're real big on the editing because that finished product is everything. Newton said yes, like client worthiness and all location scouting, trust issues and all. Bro, I got you, man. All your requests, I got you, bro. You're gonna see it on the channel soon. Trust me, I got you. Dominique, what's up, man? He said quick recap. Man, I don't know if I could do a quick recap. It was a lot of info. You're gonna have to check the replay, but I was pretty much talking about upselling. So upselling is a way that you can make extra money with your business, or maybe you don't have a like business, but you're charging for photography. It's just a way you can make extra money. So I really went deep into that. You're gonna have to check out the replay, but it's definitely something you want to try if you want to make more money and work less. Then you definitely want to try upselling. Newton said Kimberly is scared. We ain't. Man, my wife is feisty, man. Kimbo, you heard those words? He said you scared. They ain't scared. What'd you think about that? All right, man. I got around 5 minutes left. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat right now. I gotta bounce. And if you're just getting on the live stream or you're watching the replay, y'all see on the screen. I can't even point. This is weird. Right here, my free guide. It's 5 ways to get more clients. So I just give you tips and strategies to help you get more clients. So maybe you're struggling to get clients, or maybe you just want more clients. That guide can help you out, and it is completely free. It's the first link in the description if you want to check it out. Y'all silent. I guess y'all ain't got no more questions for me. And like I said, if you got any kind of value from this video, smash that like button for your boy. Show some support. I would greatly appreciate it. Share my videos to your friends, man. You have any photographer friends that need help with just their skills or want to learn the business side and how to make money with photography, share some of my videos to them. I'd greatly appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I don't see any more questions coming in. I appreciate all y'all for stopping by on this live. Also, check out my how to make money video. It should be linked in the description. So I talk about how to make your first 1K with photography. So it's a great video for beginners just starting out. I'm telling you about things you can shoot and just different tips and strategies to help you make 1K with photography. And I talk about, like, you don't see me talking about 6 figures, one, because we haven't made 6 figures and stuff like that. I'll talk about what I know. And I like making videos like how to make 1K. I actually have a how to make 10K with photography video coming up, because I feel like a lot of YouTubers talk about how to make 6 figures, but a lot of people are just starting out, and it's, you're talking about how to make 6 figures. Like, man, how do I make 1K? You got to make the 1K first. How do I get the clients? You know what I mean? If I'm just starting out, how do I get to 10K? So I really like to touch those topics, because a lot of people ain't nowhere near 6 figures. So I'm trying to give y'all the guide up to that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's been helpful. Lex said it's definitely my bedtime. LOL, I have to get up in 5 hours, but wanted to stay up and support the live for you. Bro, that's crazy, man. I appreciate that. So I need to start doing these earlier. Maybe I'm doing these too late, but I appreciate you for coming through. I remember your face. You came through on the last live. Greatly appreciate it, bro. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for helping me reach 1K. Thanks for all the support you show on the channel. And yeah, I have a lot of great content coming out. Check out my free guide. I'm pointing in the wrong place. Check out some other videos I have linked in the description. Hit me up on Instagram. You can hit me up in the DMs. I answer all questions. Sometimes I even send voice recordings and video recordings answering your questions, just because I like to give y'all that face-to-face, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. I'm about to head out. I will see y'all in my next video. Maybe uploading again this week. I'm trying to get up to 2 uploads. We'll see. It's kind of hard managing life and YouTube, but yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a good night. Be safe, and peace.